A great day for Wexford, Michael.
It's a great day for the South East in total, Dan. It's a great day for County Wexford, very historic day, and a very historic day for Enniscorthy. Historically, Enniscorthy has always made bold, large statements, and this is no larger than you're ever going to get, Dan. They did it in 1798, you did it in 1916, so here we are today, the product of that. We're a model county and we're on the march.
It's been a long time in the pipeline, but it's here today, and now finally the traffic will be rolling on it within a few hours.
It is. It's open at 4 o'clock, and you're right. It's been a long time in the planning. It's almost been 20 years and 3 years construction. I mean, it's a massive project. For anybody who's going to see this, they can't be anything but impressed by the size of it. 1.85 million manpower hours were put into making this. 400,000 tons of material, all the different underpasses, overpasses, railroad bridges. It is just an immense feat. But I'd also like to say a very special thank you to all of the farmers and all of the community and all the residents and all the landowners who've been very patient with the County Council and with BAM and Iridium, and I congratulate all those involved in it because it truly is a work of art.
But it's only part of the infrastructure jigsaw, because they're also opening, I think it's the N30 out from Scarrawalsh heading out towards New Ross, and also down in your country, of course, you've got a famous bridge which hopefully will be opened around the end of the year.
Yeah, the way I'm describing this is part one of a two-part story. The Enniscorthy bypass was the first bit open. The road is longer, obviously, than the road in New Ross, but the bridge is longer in New Ross. And the other two side roads are due to open imminently. I think one is open today and the other will be open in 2 weeks' time. So from that point of it, and then it goes on to the New Ross bypass, which we hope to open towards the end of November, all things being going equal. We're on track for that. For me, once that is done, the next critical part of the infrastructure is going to be Oilgate to Cllr. There's no point having all this fantastic infrastructure for people coming in around the county and then having a bottleneck at Oilgate. So we need to work that out, particularly post-Brexit, particularly on the investment that we're going to put into Cllr Europort. When you take a step back and look at it, then you'll have two motorways going right through the middle of the county. You'll have a highly developed national road network. You have two airports on either side of the county, and now we have a Europort. So the message of today and the message for tomorrow and for the next generation, Wexford is well open for business.
And if you take Enniscorthy as the sort of focal point, you take 15 minutes off to Dublin. I presume you take another 10 minutes or 15 maybe off of going to Waterford. Also through Bunclody up into the Midlands. There's a motorway up there as well. So the centre of County Wexford gets you there and back as fast as possible.
Well, all things being equal, the centre of the county to the centre of the capital should take you about an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and 30 minutes, depending on where you're going. So Enniscorthy is in an ideal position. It's actually, ironically, in a central position, because nothing can go up or down through the county unless it comes through the Enniscorthy or Kilmuckridge area. Nothing's going to come up the county unless it comes through Kilmuckridge, Enniscorthy area. What happens next is the municipal council and the councillors need to make sure that all the incentives are in place for Enniscorthy business, that new business is welcome. The rate scheme is put in place, the public realm scheme is put in place, and every effort to make sure that the people who come to Enniscorthy will have parking and will have facilities and will have a public realm, and that's where Enniscorthy is going to thrive, particularly when we open the new business parks towards the end of the year and we sort out a couple of smaller issues like the water infrastructure and get the new housing developments on the way. It is a great day for Enniscorthy and a great day for Wexford, Dan.
And people thought there was nothing happening in County Wexford.
Well, I mean, for a long time, people saying you've been doing it. The construction took 3 years. The New Ross one, construction's taken 3 years. But now we're starting to see it all come together. And you'll see it, like with the bypass to New Ross and then the next projects in the business park and then all the different small projects going on in Enniscorthy. And in New Ross, we have the advanced factory. We're looking to get the gas line in. The greenways are going to transform the entire south of the county. So a lot of things will be happening over the next year. And it's a privilege and an honour for me to be here, to see it all come into fore.